Welcome back, friends, to another Life Live lesson. And back into our series 30 life anchors from the last 30 years. We're already to life anchor number 24. We've been working through this series basically almost a couple years now. But I've been waiting for this day, special day, Father's Day, to come to you with this special life anchor. And friends, I want to give a shout out to all of the fathers, all of the men who are investing into children, whether young or old. Your role is irreplaceable. You are needed, you are appreciated, you are seen, and no one can take your spot. And I love it how our pastor said today, regardless of what your experience has been, don't let what you didn't have distract you from what you did have. Because not all of us have had great fathers, but God has brought men into our lives to speak into us, to love us, to see us in the midst of our life and encourage, develop, correct, empower, and be the voice of the Father. Because friends, we all have a father. The good news, we're not orphans, but Jesus filled the gap between us and the Father to have reconciled relationship with the one true Father, the Father of fathers. And his heart is for us to know him and walk with him. And be encouraged in the people God has placed in your life that have embodied his heart. So friends, without any further ado, we go into life anchor number 24, which is this: movement is medicine. And stress can be used as fuel for physical fitness. Let's go over that one more time. Movement is medicine. And stress can be used as fuel for physical fitness. Friends, there's so much packed in here I don't want you to miss. Ever since I was a little boy, movement has been a part of my life. I've been a mover since I was a little guy. I've always loved hiking. I've enjoyed climbing. And movement has been something that God has developed me in over these years as I started running right after I graduated high school, during my later years of high school. And I think it was in 2012, in June, the same time, hard to believe, 13 years ago, that I took my longest run, 7 miles at that time, longest run in my life. And it opened a door for desiring to push my body further, to go to new places. And it also empowered me with the beauty of dopamine, serotonin that are released in the body as we exert ourselves physically in movement. You don't have to be a runner. You can take a walk. You can take a hike. But movement is critical, friends, to our well-being. So I just wanted to take a moment and encourage you, no matter what your capacity is, no matter what season of life, how can you get movement into your daily, weekly routine? Because it's what we do consistently and persistently that leads to the most beneficial effect. And movement truly is medicine. It's been my medicine, friends, through a lot of adversity. Anyone who has heard my story knows the level of suffering, adversity, change, and chaos that I've navigated. And by the grace of God, I haven't had to get on any type of pharmaceutical medication. That in itself is a miracle. And here's my outlet. I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you not to take pharmaceutical medication, because there's seasons and times where we may need something. So I'm not saying that, but friends, hear me out. Movement has been my medicine. This has been my life. This isn't something, a fun idea. This has been my life, friends, through earth-shattering adversity, sorrow, loss, and chaos. I focused on what I can change, and that is my movement. And I've gotten out into the forest, just like this beautiful place here, and I've moved. I've taken walks, I've run, I've hiked, and I just get away from all the noise of life, and I tune into the presence of God. This is my place, and this is why it's medicine, because it's a place where I receive from Him. Medicine, it's medicine for the soul. Dopamine, serotonin, some of life's best gifts come in movement. And friends, spinning us around, because I want to see you reoriented in the gift of movement. I still remember after my brain injury, I was like, man, will I be able to run again? Will I be able to walk? What will life look like? And as I went through physical therapy, as I navigated uncharted waters, I knew that I wanted to move again. And friends, I fought for it. And in our life, friends, we have to fight for movement. So much of life is sitting. I've heard it said sitting is the new smoking. And I think that's right. It's taking a drastic effect, not getting out and moving, whether it's walking, hiking, running. My journey, your journey don't have to look the same. I'm just trying to share mine to inspire you to get out and move. And truly, stress can become fuel for physical fitness. Take out all the frustration, the anger, the sadness, use it as fuel to work out. Oh, it's been a game changer since 2023. Literally in 2023, I think it was March, I woke up and I was like, man, I'm soft all over. I'm losing it. And I was just about to turn 30, and I made a conscious decision. I'm not descending downhill. I'm climbing uphill. And I started working out with body weights 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I created a routine. It took me weeks, took me months to get into flow, but starting March of 2023, I started fighting for it and climbing uphill. And literally, friends, since that time, now it's June of 2025, I've missed maybe 5 workouts. And that intentionality has paid off massive dividends. Putting on 15 pounds of muscle, I may be the heaviest I've been, but I feel so much better because I've chosen movement. It's become a medicine to navigate change, to go through life's changes and heartaches. Friends, we have something. We don't even have to go to the gym. It's simple as taking a walk in your neighborhood. You don't even have to get out into a beautiful forest. It can be anywhere, friends, anywhere. And it's been so rewarding. And in the course of the last 217 days, I've run at least 1 mile every day. And I made this as an intentional choice to fight and not go into seasonal depression back November 9th of 2024. Today, it's Father's Day, June 15th, 2025, 218 days later, I've run 282 miles. And today, I'm gonna be adding to that as I'm filming this right before a run. And friends, we all have a choice. Will we allow life to make us or break us? Will we use stress as fuel, or we will make it an excuse and a limitation? We each have a choice. What will we do with stress? Will we choose to move intentionally? Friends, it's worth the fight. It's worth the climb uphill. Don't descend downhill. No matter what your age, what your limitations, fight for movement. Movement is medicine. And stress can be used as fuel for physical fitness. Until next time, friends, onwards and upwards with grace and grace.